Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us for our weekly press conference. Today we have 4 topics. First, we will hear about plans for the Fiesta on the Square, which is coming in September as part of the Hispanic Heritage Month celebration. Second, we will get an update on the 12th Street Reimagined project. Third, we will discuss National Safe Boating and Sailing Week. And finally, we will learn about the National Tourism Week. So recognizing the accomplishment of Erie's Hispanic and Latina community is critically important to me. As you know, part of my vision for Erie is that Erie celebrates our rich cultural diversity. Each September, we celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month in Erie from September 15th to October 15th. Plans are already underway for a fun and exciting event as part of the celebration. It is now my pleasure to introduce to you Brandy Cortez, a member of our Hispanic Latina Advisory Council, who will tell us much more about the exciting plans for this year's Fiesta. Brandy, the podium is now yours.
Thank you. I'd like to invite up my fellow board members that are present.
We could have them sit up here.
I know. That's okay. That's okay. Come on. Dr. Rocky and Gloria, these are my fellow board members that were able to come in today. First of all, thank you, Mayor Schomburg. We appreciate everything you do, and the city, of course, has support with the Hispanic Latina Advisory Committee and also Ella. We're excited to announce that this year's Fiesta on the Square will take place in Perry Square on Saturday, September 14th from 12 to 7 p.m. So we're going to do a longer event, which we're excited about. This year's event will feature more Hispanic and Latino vendors, performers, music, a car show, children's activities, and more. This event is made possible due to the collaboration between the Erie Latino Leadership Association, which is Erie's only nonprofit for Hispanics and Latinos, and the Mayor's Hispanic Latina Advisory Council. The mission of the Mayor's Hispanic Latina Advisory Council is to provide opportunities to empower our community and celebrate our rich cultural heritage. We are committed to working together to bring cultures together, provide a voice for our communities, foster cultural diversity, build trust, increase involvement, and promote equal opportunity to access resources. Sponsorship opportunities are now available for this terrific event. Do you mind reading that one?
Presenting sponsor, $5,000. Exclusive co-branded marketing. Logo on Perry Square pillar banners. Press conference recognition. Space and car show for branded vehicle. Social media recognition. TV and radio promos of your organization, complimentary vendor space.
For a $2,000 sponsorship, we have music on Perry Square stage, so we get to introduce musical acts. Rico Sabor sponsor, you can bring Hispanic flavor to the festival by sponsoring our food vendors. Included in sponsorship is the logo on Perry Square pillar banner, press conference recognition, space in a car show for a branded vehicle, social media recognition, TV and radio promos of your organization, and complimentary vendor space.
$1,000 and below is a celebration sponsor. $1,000 is a complimentary vendor space, social media recognition, display your own branded signage, space in the car show for branded vehicles.
And for the $500 Fiesta funder, you get the complimentary vendor space, social media recognition, space in a car show for your branded vehicle.
Cultural contribution, $250, social media recognition, space in the car show for branded vehicles, complimentary vendor space. Food vendors are going to be $150, business vendors $50, 10 by 10 vendor space, and the logo deadline is July 12th.
Charitable donations and vendor payments can be made to our 501c3 nonprofit organization, Erie Latino Leadership Association, ELA, P.O. Box 11165, Erie, PA 16514.
And if you'd like to sponsor the Fiesta on the Square, or if you have questions, you can contact Ella at erielatinoleadership@gmail.com, and you can also visit us on Facebook for more information. We hope to see everyone for Fiesta on the Square on September 14th. Listamos para una fiesta muy grande. Ándale.
Gracias.
Again, thank you very much, Brandy, and the two that joined you as well. That was really good. Last year's Fiesta, I know, was a wonderful event. I'm really looking forward to the 2024 Fiesta coming up in September now. So thank you to the entire Hispanic Latina Advisory Council as well, the Erie Latino Leadership Association, and everyone who is working hard to make this year's event better than ever. The second topic of today's press conference is the 12th Street Reimagined project. In March, I had the opportunity to attend a public input session as part of the study. An evening public input session is now scheduled, a new one, for Tuesday, May the 21st. Here to tell us much more about this is Director of Planning and Neighborhood Resources, Jackie Spry. Jackie, the floor is now yours.
Thank you, Mayor Schember. Building upon a growing foundation of public input, the City of Erie continues to work on a plan for the long-term revitalization of the West 12th Street corridor between the I-79 interchange and Cherry Street. Residents, business owners, and others with an interest in the area are invited to attend a public workshop to receive an update on how the project is developing and respond to initial concepts for transportation, upgrades, beautification, amenities, and redevelopment opportunities. All members of the public are invited to join this event for an overview presentation as well as review and respond to exhibits. This public input session will be held Tuesday, May 21st from 6 to 8 p.m. with a presentation starting at 6:15 p.m. at Strong Vincent Middle School Library, 1330 West 8th Street, Erie, PA 16502. Conversations at this event will inform 12th Street Reimagine, a plan focused on market-supported land use and transportation strategies. During this session, the project team will ask the community to respond to and shape vision scenarios for the corridor and target locations. Initial concepts reflect conditions assessment, market analysis, input received during the initial public meeting held in March 2024, and also interviews, focus groups, and other consultation. Community engagement at this stage is very important in ensuring that the plan's solutions are well targeted to build upon and fortify the area's industrial prosperity while delivering on shared visions for its future enhancement, beautification, and connectivity. Those who are able to attend the event are encouraged to check the project website afterward. It's at cityof.erie.pa.us/12th Street Project to view and respond to all presented materials. The 12th Street Reimagine Plan will establish action steps for making the corridor more inviting and functional for new investment and redevelopment, as well as ensuring that the roadway is designed to meet the current and future needs of all users. The 12th Street Reimagine Plan has been made possible by Federal Highway Administration grant funds administered by the Erie Metropolitan Planning Organization. With support from city staff, Erie County and partner agencies, a consultant team will guide internal workshops, conduct public events, interviews, focus groups, and other outreach to gather local perspectives, collect and analyze data, examine target sites, and review ordinances. The work will result in a reality-rooted plan that establishes a vision, goals, transportation improvements, and future land use scenarios, along with an implementation and funding plan. The project is scheduled for completion by June. Overall coordination and expertise on land use and aesthetics will be led by Pashik MTR. This is a Pittsburgh-based landscape architecture and community planning studio. Fourth Economy, a national community and economic development consulting firm, will contribute market analysis and development insight, and WRNA, a nationally recognized multidisciplinary engineering firm, will lead the transportation component. Contacts for project include myself, Jackie Spry, at the Department of Planning and Neighborhood Resources, City of Erie, 814-870-1287, or you can reach me by email at jspry@erie.pa.us. Also, Jenny Easton is the project consultant with Pashik MTR. She can be reached by phone at 412-321-6362, extension 107, or by email at jeaston, EASTON, @pashikmtr.com. We hope to see all of you at this next event on May 21st, this public input session. And please remember, the project is posted on the City of Erie website at cityof.erie.pa.us/12th Street Project. Thank you.
And thank you very much, Jackie. Because the 12th Street corridor is a vital entranceway into the City of Erie, we really look forward to seeing the results of the study project. Next, we all know that Erie is an amazing place to live and a special place to visit. One of the greatest attractions in our city is Lake Erie. Each year, thousands of residents and tourists enjoy the natural beauty and wonders that the Lake Erie and Presque Isle Bay. Now that the weather is nicer, our thoughts turn to recreational boating and sailing. It is vitally important that we enjoy the water safely and respectfully. In fact, May 18th through May 24th is National Safe Boating Week. I have a proclamation to read that reinforces the message that safe boating is not only ensures well-being, but it contributes to the environmental preservation and the enjoyment of boating for generations to come. With us today representing the U.S. Coast Guard Auxiliary is Anna Jane Shalevich, Flotilla Staff Officer of Public Education. Anna is a member of the USCG Auxiliary, and she is a PhD student at Liberty University and the lead educator on boating safety for the USCG Auxiliary. Anna is a long-term resident of Erie, PA. She received an appointment to the USCG Academy and currently volunteers at USCG Auxiliary. Anna, would you join me here at the podium while I read this?
Thank you, Mayor Schember.
Thank you for being here. So this is our proclamation on National Travel and Tourism Week here in the City of Erie. Wrong one? Thank you. Thought I had them in the right order. I guess I didn't. Thank you. So this is recognizing National Safe Boating Week in the City of Erie. Whereas the City of Erie borders our beautiful Lake Erie, which makes our region rich in water activities, including boating, sailing, paddling, and fishing. Whereas during National Safe Boating Week, the U.S. Coast Guard and the National Safe Boating Council, along with the federal, state, and local safe boating partners, encourage all boaters to explore and enjoy America's beautiful waters responsibly. Whereas safe boating begins with preparation. The Coast Guard estimates that human errors account for most boating accidents, and life jackets could prevent nearly 75% of boating fatalities. Whereas through basic boating safety procedures such as wearing life jackets, attending safe boating courses, participating in free boat safety checks, and staying sober while navigating, we can help keep boaters safe throughout the season. Whereas National Safe Boating Week is observed to bring attention to important life-saving tips for recreational boaters so that they can be safer, have more fun experience out on the waters throughout the year. Now therefore, I, Joseph V. Schember, Mayor of the City of Erie, hereby proclaim the week of May 18th to May 24th, 2024 as National Safe Boating Week and the start of the year-round effort to promote safe boating. I urge all those who boat to practice safe boating habits and always wear a life jacket while boating. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mayor Schember.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And now you can say a few words.
Thank you very much, Mayor Schember, for presenting this proclamation in observance of National Safe Boating Week. It is a profound honor beyond measure to accept this proclamation on behalf of the Erie Detachment of the U.S. Coast Guard Auxiliary. The U.S. Coast Guard Auxiliary is a uniformed volunteer extension of the U.S. Coast Guard. Established by Congress in 1938 under Title 14, Section 23 of the U.S. Code, the U.S. Coast Guard Auxiliary stands semper paratus, i.e. always ready to volunteer in support of Coast Guard forces. Our mission is to, number one, promote and improve recreational boating safety. Number 2, support Coast Guard operational, administrative, and logistical requirements. And number 3, provide trained crews and facilities to augment the U.S. Coast Guard in enhancing the safety and security of our ports, waterways, and coastal regions. We support various operations as directed by the Commandant of the U.S. Coast Guard and Secretary of Homeland Security. These operations include Homeland Security, recreational boating safety, search and rescue, safety and security patrolling, commercial fishing and recreational vessel examination, platforms for boarding parties, recruiting for all components of the U.S. Coast Guard, and humanitarian response to pollution, natural disasters, and mass casualty incidents. We invite you to explore our website to learn more about who we are and what we do. National Safe Boating Week, which is observed the first full week before Memorial Day weekend, is a nationwide campaign to promote life jacket, i.e. personal flotation device, PFD, wear when on or near the water. National statistics show that 4 out of 5 people, i.e. 80% of people who die in a boating-related accident are not wearing a life jacket. A day on the water should be safe and enjoyable for you and your family. Before you get underway, be sure to educate yourself on boating safety through resources provided by our organization, the U.S. Power Squadron, and other Pennsylvania state programs. To all of those present, thank you for taking the time to listen to my remarks. Have a safe and enjoyable boating season.
Thank you very much, Anna. Really appreciate it. And thank you to the entire U.S. Coast Guard for ensuring the safety and security of our stewardship of our waterways. Each year, thousands of visitors come to Erie for fun, entertainment, nature, and relaxation. National Travel and Tourism Week is being observed this year starting on Sunday, May 19th. I also have a special proclamation recognizing the week, and I would like Christine Temple, our Communications Director for Visit Erie, to join me now at the podium.
That's the right one, right?
I hope so. It's the only one I have that I haven't read yet, so. It's proclaiming National Travel Week, Tourism Week in the city of Erie. Does that sound all right? Mm-hmm. Okay. Whereas travel is an economic powerhouse for every state and destination across the country. It has an economic output of $2.8 trillion, supporting 15 million American jobs. Whereas travel spending supports vibrant and safe communities in Erie, Pennsylvania, and across the United States by generating billions in state and local tax revenues. This supports essential services such as education, emergency response, public safety, and really much, much more. Whereas travel enables success for all industries, including manufacturing, agriculture, retail, healthcare, by driving sales growth, innovation, education, and operation that power our economy, our city, and our entire nation. Whereas America's travel industry cannot be globally competitive without maximizing growth in leisure, business, and international inbound travelers. Increasing travel to and within the United States drives our economy to a more prosperous future and connects all of America. Whereas small businesses account for more than 60% of leisure and hospitality employment nationwide in this country. Whereas since travel is an essential industry, we must continue to communicate that growing travel leads to economic growth, benefits businesses, fosters mutual understanding, and connects our entire nation. Now therefore, I, Joseph E. Schember, Mayor of the City of Erie, hereby proclaim May 19th through 25th, 2024, as National Travel and Tourism Week here in Erie. I urge our citizens to join me in recognizing the essential role that this industry plays in our entire region. I'm going to give you that, and Christine, you can now say a few words. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mayor. Good morning, everyone. My name is Christine Temple. I am the Director of Communications for Visit Erie, Erie County's destination marketing organization. National Travel and Tourism Week is an annual celebration that underscores travel's essential role in driving our nation's economy, cultivating vibrant communities like Fiesta in the park, and forging connections. It celebrates the U.S. travel community and highlights how travel stimulates economic growth, creates quality jobs, inspires new businesses, and elevates the quality of life for Americans every day. This year, National Travel and Tourism Week is being recognized May 19th through the 25th. Tourism is one of the largest and most important industries in Pennsylvania, generating over $76 billion a year and supporting more than 486,000 jobs across the Commonwealth. From our hospitality and entertainment industries to our state parks, trails, and outdoor recreation businesses, tourism serves as a powerful economic engine, benefiting nearly every corner of our state and giving Pennsylvanians more opportunities to pursue their passion, support their families, and succeed. Here in Erie, tourism improves our quality of life and enhances our public image, making it a more attractive place to live, work, and play. It opens doors to new perspectives, enriches lives, and creates lasting memories for both visitors and residents. In Erie County alone, tourism is the third largest industry, generating millions of dollars for the economy and employing an average of more than 14,000 jobs annually. Our visitors, on average, spend more than $1 billion each year. That's just for here. On behalf of Visit Erie, I would like to thank Mayor Schember and his administration for their unwavering support and dedication to our industry, and, as always, for their collaborative efforts in advancing our tourism initiatives. Thank you.
And thank you very much, Christine. We're very grateful for everything Visit Erie is doing to showcase Erie. I encourage everyone to help spread the word about what a wonderful place Erie is to visit, no matter what time of year it is. So that concludes this week's press conference. Please continue to follow us on social media for the latest updates on everything happening in the city of Erie. Everyone who spoke is now available for interviews and comments. Thanks very much for being here and for watching.